My anger cannot be expressed in words. So, I had just recorded an episode. And, yeah. That episode no longer exists. So here we are. Here's an entrance to the cow pens. It's okay. Not the prettiest thing in the world. Kind of an odd design. The wood and the cobble. And is that going to cause problems? How did... Ooh, right. I'm just not even going to care. Just forget about it. So, I guess I need to do some recapture because, yeah. My episode disappeared on me. That's lovely. Always good when that happens. So yeah, built a cow entrance. Going to work later on purtifying this place, getting a nice little floor in. Let's see here, what else can I talk about? I put in a vine farm. Oh, I had Minecraft Let's Play wanted me to do... Minecrafters Let's Play wanted me to do the farm. I did do the farm, but that shot is gone and poof, so I'm going to do it in the wheat farm now. Push the button, water comes out. It's absolutely beautiful, miracle of life. Get all the wheat and all the seeds one could ever need to be happy and content with. Push the button again, get all your wheat back, and like I was talking about in the non-existent episode, GRRRRRRR, I have had slime spawning issues, as is evident by my wrecked wheat farm. The slimes specifically spawn in these farms. They spawn in these areas, which leads me to believe I have built these farms directly on top of a slime chunk, which makes me angry. It seems like any time I try to do something underground, it ends up in a slime chunk by some miraculous miracle, and slimes wreak havoc upon the world. And I'm going to need that. And yeah, you can hear a slime above me right now. Just proves my point and serves to make my anger more anger. So yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll find a way to keep those slime menaces from spawning in here. I could always replace the floor with a quote-unquote transparent block that they can't spawn on, like pistons or glass or something. I don't know. Lots of possibilities there, I guess. But that is for futureness. Futureness. Very futureness. So I'm going to just finish planting all this up and then we will carry on. Does anyone else feel like hoes are completely underappreciated tools in Minecraft? Like, I mean, think about it. Think of the uses a hoe has. Literally, all it can do is tilt the ground. I mean, you can't even put enchantments on it. Like, I mean, I can understand that, you know, fortune, and actually fortune would be great on a hoe, but things like efficiency, you don't need to efficientify dirt hoeing. But I mean, come on, unbreaking, that would be useful, or maybe like a fertilization enchantment that makes the crops grow faster if they're planted in the dirt hoed by that hoe. I don't know. I mean, I feel like hoes are just so underappreciated. I mean, literally, they're a little more necessary now with the carrots and all that stuff, because before, literally, the only thing you would need a hoe for is a carrot farm or a melon farm. Anything that wasn't one of those two, or a carrot farm and a melon farm. What am I saying? A pumpkin farm, a carrot. Why do carrots keep sneaking into this? Carrots have nothing to do with it. Carrots are new. A wheat farm, a pumpkin farm, or a melon farm. There we go. Those are the words I was wanting to say. Those are the only things that you needed a hoe for, which is vastly expanded in this recent snapshot 1.4 update thing, because now there's potatoes and carrots, and you need those you need the carrots at least for breeding of pigs, and you don't really need potatoes for anything, although they are a good food source. Also, you need carrots galore for invisibility and night vision potions, which I will probably be playing with here in the near future. But enough on that. Just the hoes are sad and underused. Just because they're hoes doesn't mean they're second-class citizens. I mean, come on, guys, let's be realistic. I'm actually really glad chickens take seeds now, because this wheat farm is going to give me so many frickin' seeds. I just won't have any idea what to be doing with them without them chickens. So that is actually an excellent addition, and I really like the fact that animals are persuaded by different foods now, because sheep and cows are the only one that still share the same thing. But aside from that, you can kind of pick and choose what animals are going to follow you. Although, speaking of sheep, one of my next projects is going to be building a massive sheep farm down here. That will be definitely in an episode in the near future, and I really can't wait. I'm going to build... Oh, it's a really old video. I think there's maybe like 1 or 2 of you who watch the videos right now who may have been around when I published my wool regeneration cell. I mean, it wasn't that long ago, but I wasn't even at 100 subscribers then, and most of my subscribers at that point didn't even watch my videos, so I need to go sleep in a bed. But my ultimate goal will be to have one cell for every wool color. I'm going to have to do a quick a quick wool count, a quick color count, a quick count. Just let's leave it at a quick count. I'm going to have to do a quick count on the various colors of wool and see how many regeneration cells I'm going to have to make. I may double up on some just because I just know inherently there are some colors I use. Hello, Mr. Skeleton. Burn. The satisfaction. Anyway, so another project I'm working on is this. And what is this, you ask? Well, this is a massive hole, and this massive hole is positioned right over my underground base, and this massive hole is going to become a massive mob spawner for massiveness and massive item returns. If you guys saw my proof of, oh, that guy has a sword, I'm going to go kill him. Hello, zombie, death. I didn't even get to see what type of sword he had. It was either stone or iron. But anyway, this is going to become a massive... clear my throat. This is going to become a massive mob spawner. My envisionment is... Ooh, I'm so glad I'm up here because I never would have caught these dirt blocks floating here otherwise. My envisionment is to basically have it go from level 20 up to as high as possible, and my realistic envisionment is not nearly that much. I know probably like 50 layers in, I'm going to be like, well, this is fine. This is good enough, call it a day, and done. But I don't know. Maybe someday he'll make it all the way up. It's going to take a lot of iron. Although I do have like not a double chest, but like a normal chest and a half full of iron, and another chest and a half full of redstone, so I know I have the resources to make like a plethora of pistons, maybe even a plethori. So not really worried about resources that wise, and I don't even know where I'm running to at this point, but I think I may run down and harvest the little poor man's vine farm I set up. Why I have vines is an excellent question, and the truth is, I don't really, because I felt like I needed some vines. I feel like vines will be good to put around, and so I'm going to get down there, harvest that, and do some looking up on the wool colors. Okay, yeah, this is just a really basic farm for getting me a bunch of vines. I don't need that many vines, but I do enjoy them. Although this reminds me, I have to build a cocoa bean farm down here and a sugarcane farm. I have so many things to do. Okay. Wow. Okay. Right. Creeper. Anyway, research on wool. Let's go. Okay, so if you include white wool, there's exactly 16 different colors of wool. And what I'm thinking of doing is turning this into the wool thing, because that mob spawner I showed you, you can see this is the far corner up here. Let's see here, I have a bunch of... Yeah, I don't even care. I have chests. I have almost as much clean stone as I have cobblestone at this point. It's kind of ridiculous. So, not really going to cry about losing this. It's not a big deal. Let's see here. Alright. So, if I come up here, this is about at the far corner. It just goes a couple blocks over that way. Of course, the whole thing isn't coming down to this level, because that would be quite disruptive. In fact, it would kind of actually cut into the carrot farm down there. But the way that's going to work is the center point is... Let me just chop my way back down. The center point is, if I open this up, 187. Okay, so the center point is right about here, and so it's just kind of right out there, and it's going to be kind of a central location in this underground base where all of the mob drops are going to be washed to. So pretty simple stuff. I don't think it's going to cause me issue at all. It's going to be fabulous. So just turn that off. There we go. And yeah. So what else? So yeah, I'm going to finish this episode on the wool farm, and that will be it for this episode. Sorry for the shorter episode, but I lost a bunch of footage, which makes me sad. But you know, it happens from time to time. And I'm recovering from my sickness. As you can tell, I wasn't coughing constantly this episode, but my mind is still kind of aloof and off in derpy land. So what I was thinking is I could go back here and create 2 rows of 16, so that's 32 stalls, and each stall would have in it, well, there would be 2 stalls for every color of wool. So the first 2 would be 2 white wool, the second 2 would be 2 red wool or gray wool or something. I'll find a way to organize it. And I think that will work pretty well. I'm probably going to put, let's see here, it's 5 by 7, that's 35 blocks. I want probably about a 2 to 3 ratio. So I'm probably going to put about 20 sheep in each pen, so that would be a little more than a stack of wool for each shedding. Well, I don't know. If it's 5 by 7, 3 wool, or 35, that's 35 blocks of grass, and leaving 1 block of grass for every sheep is just not enough, because if I do a whole shear, every piece of grass is going to be eaten, and the grass won't spread. So in the interest of keeping the sheep well and fully groomed, I'm probably going to put 20 in each pen, which leaves 15 pieces of grass after each one of them has regrown their coat, and it will only take about 2 or 3 minutes probably to get the 5 more pieces of grass I need in there. The hardest part is going to be getting that many sheep. I mean, of course it's going to go through breeding. I'm probably going to put 2 sheep in each pen, color them, and then just breed them from there, because when you breed 2 color sheep, they breed out the same color sheep. So I think that's a plan, and I'll go ahead and have to get that started for next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please consider commenting, and subscribing, and thank you guys for sticking with me through my sickness. I know the coughing was really obnoxious. I felt really bad about it, but at the same time, I didn't just want to not make content because I love you guys, and especially there are some of you who you like every video, you comment on every video. I just can't, that means so much to me. Thank you guys a ton, and I will see you guys in future videos. Toodles!